King Alcohol has many forms by which he catches man. He is a beast of many horns, and ever thus has been. For there's rum, and gin, and beer, and wine, and brandy of logwood hue, and hawk, and port, and flip, combined to make a man look blue. He says be merry, for his good sherry, and Tom and Jerry, champagne and Perry.
If I found a midget to sleep with, I definitely would.
That was the start of our show.
All right.
Because, I mean, seriously, think of how big it would look in its hands.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
That's true.
I don't care if it's female or male at that point.
I was gonna say I like you. I was just gonna comment that you said it, so you don't really care at that point if it's a midget.
Not at all.
If it's
and I'm glad that you caught on to that.
I admire that.
Yeah.
Should I restart the recording?
No, because here's the thing. Really, it can only go up from here. Well, no, that's not true
That's
either.
not true at
That's
all.
not
Midgets can't go up from here.
Damn it, you blew out the microphone on that.
Sorry. We can edit that little part.
Oh, no.
No.
They can only jump
No,
so
he can
high.
normalize the volume on that one.
So
Yeah.
if anybody's used to listening to the show, they can tell this is probably the second
This is
show
the
today.
second
No,
show.
it's just a new show.
Yeah.
Shut up. We don't have to tell about the show we did earlier. It's a whole new
Oh,
show.
I think they can figure it out.
Yes.
Really? From
Those three people that listen every week will know for
from
sure.
our content?
Exactly.
Really? You think they're going to figure out? Yeah.
No.
No.
Man, that is a solid beer.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here.
So, yeah, we're
Yeah,
back.
hey, welcome back to Hunter's house.
Welcome back to Blind Pig Confessions. We are now on the Hopped Up network as well. So,
They just kicked us off.
so yeah. Well, I probably shouldn't say that. We were last week. We maybe.
No, Matt told me they don't worry about content, and he said
There's no guarantees in life.
no. He said there's shows that are way worse. They're way more inappropriate than ours.
He's definitely never listened to the show.
No.
So now we know he's lying.
Yeah.
How much are we getting paid for this?
Somebody has to. They have to have an
Nothing.
intern or
okay.
something to listen
Sounds
to the
normal.
shows because they do comment like stuff that
Yeah,
you wouldn't know unless you listen
Yeah.
to it.
I feel really bad for them.
I do too. Yeah. So more importantly, what is this beer we're drinking right now?
I haven't even drank it yet. I'm still
We're
on my
back
other
at
beer.
Hunter's for another show this week. And
Show two.
Hunter, thanks for having us.
Hey,
And,
welcome.
I
got some.
definitely thought your wife would have kicked us out by now.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Well, she didn't let us stay. She made us leave the house for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, she left the house.
Yeah,
Actually,
I,
I watched
seen
out
her
the window
walking
and walked
down
the
the
dog.
street. Yeah, I was like,
I
yeah,
was
she's
like,
getting out of here for a minute.
She's done with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she did bring us popcorn,
She
I
did.
know.
Kettle corn.
kettle corn.
Yeah,
She at least loves you enough to bring us kettle corn.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Well,
we're out now.
Now she does. We'll see what happens by
Yeah.
the time the show airs.
Yeah, you keep yelling "woman" to her. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So seriously, what is this beer?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're back. We got some more Wisconsin beers, and we also we got some Indiana beers this week as well. And we're starting with a little place up in Koonzt Lake, and it's the Koonzt Lake Brewery. Stopped in there. No. and no smelling, just digging in there. No, it's a little tiny little brewery. They're just a little 3-barrel system. I think they've been around for a couple years now, and they're only open a couple days a week. So I have my daddy-daughter dinner with my daughter on Wednesdays, and they're not open yet. They're always open Thursdays. And last week we did dinner on Thursday, so I actually got to stop by and see him and grab some beer and tried a few other. They had a chocolate stout that was good.
This is northern Indiana. I don't know where Koonzt Lake is.
Yeah, up by going towards Walkerton.
You're
not
still
there.
saying things that
Still
don't
not
matter.
there.
like just off 30.
Right off by
just off 30. There's
right,
a 30 in Indiana?
Jellystone Park.
just
kinda
left of
there.
Monkey's Elbow, Indiana. Right by
Yeah.
Muff Scratching
Yeah.
County.
You're
I don't
horrible
know
at
what's
making
going
names
on.
up.
Yeah.
You're just
I'm glad you didn't think up the name for this show.
Muff Scratch County.
Yeah, Muff Scratch County.
But I had a couple of their beers, and they had a good, nice clean porter. Their chocolate stout was good. I got a Saison to bring back today to try.
This is a Saison.
This is the Saison.
Okay.
It's a good, clean beer. The beers I had were good beers. Definitely good, solid beers.
Kind of a hop-forward Saison.
It is, yeah.
That's what I was going to say, too.
I thought it was going to be more of a pale ale, but
Yeah.
it's a good beer. I just don't know if I'd call that a Saison.
Yeah, I agree. As far as the style, but it's a good clean beer. It's drinkable, and I would order. I mean, it's a good beer.
It's got a nice floral
All
note
their
to it.
beers were good. There's nothing there's nothing that really screamed out wow to me. But I only had a couple of them. I tried their porter and I tried the chocolate stout. The chocolate stout was really good. But it's a good clean beer. The beers were done well. And so, hopefully we'll keep seeing them get bigger. And
I would drink
drink
this.
some more beer. Yeah,
I would
it's a
drink
good beer.
this. I mean, I
was
drink a lot of
surprised.
this,
It's a good beer. Good, tasty beer. I don't know if I'd call it Saison.
This is an APA. Or this is
And they have an APA on. I didn't try it.
Are you sure they poured you the right beer?
Yeah,
Theirs is not a saison.
Yeah.
it is.
No,
It's
I
their
mean,
saison.
Okay, all right.
It's a hop
But
forward
I agree.
saison.
Then I want to. I want to talk to the brewer at that point
I
and
agree
ask him
because,
why he's
and I
calling
now
it a
I wish I
saison.
would have had the APA because this, to me, it tastes more like an APA.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's good beer,
it-
though.
but it's good beer.
Saison,
again,
isn't that
not
some of the
knocking
yeast they use.
Yeah, Saison usually comes from a Belgian yeast.
Yeah.
Kind of usually get that horse blanket
A l-
flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
And usually
I
on a
don't get that.
and usually
little bit
more
more
of a
of a-
citrus note.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The floral notes, I agree with
I
that.
get the
get a
floral,
little
but
bit
you're
but
more.
getting
it's
you
but
are
that's the
getting the
hop.
floor on the
But,
side. of
but I'm
this.
getting that from the hop, I think, not from the yeast or
Right.
from anything else added to it, like an orange, like a blood orange saison or something, like we've done before. So, and again, the beer's good. I'm
Yeah,
confused by the saison name because I don't get a saison out
I
of
mean,
this
it's a
at
real
all.
it's a real light
Well-
beer like a Saison should be.
Hey, we've been in some great breweries that don't know how to. They call a brown beer a porter. I mean,
How many times have we had a
It is, it
porter
is.
that's a really a stout?
There's
I mean,
there's
we've
some
done
with the beer styles now. It's so hard. I think, and people. I mean, I don't know. I've had a lot of beers from great breweries that I would not call what they're calling it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
again,
so,
this
but
is
this is a
very
good
young
clean beer.
brewery,
I don't
right?
think there's anything wrong with it.
Absolutely
the beers I
nothing
have
wrong
are
with it.
good.
I'd order this. Absolutely.
There's nothing astringent about
No,
it. There's
not at
nothing
all.
buttery about it. There's nothing.
No, it's made
appley.
well. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a clean, but again, it's a APA.
That's what I get out of it.
I
Yeah,
think,
get-
I think
completely.
the big thing is when you say saison, you take that first drink. It's like, whoa, what is that? Because it's not what you're expecting at all.
Yeah, there's a
so-
different note to the saison on
Absolutely.
the first time it hits your palate. You're
Right.
like, yeah.
But like Brandon said, it's still a solid, clean beer. It doesn't change the fact that this isn't something I would
No, it's
order
good
if
stuff.
I went up there.
Yeah.
Just not what I was expecting on the first.
Yeah.
especially when you call it
first
Saison.
swallow.
But again, I don't judge breweries off of what they call things or what
Yeah,
they say something
right.
is. I judge a brewery off of what the product is, and this is a beer I drink.
Well,
Yeah.
You said the stout's good and the porter.
Yeah, they're good, clean.
And
you
it's
know,
a-
the
it's a
chocolate
real
stout
porter?
was,
What, you said you had their porter or no?
I tried
Is it a
just
proper porter?
just a quick shot of the porter.
Shot
yeah.
of it. Okay.
I had a chocolate stout. That's what I drank there,
Okay, gotcha.
and it was a good beer.
All right, sounds good.
Curious
Yeah.
what hop this
Just-
is because they used it at the very end. It's
Mhm.
almost like a dry hop, but maybe a 10-minute boil. I don't know. It's in there, but you get a bitterness at the end, especially as it gets warmer. When it was really cold, I got no bitterness off of it whatsoever. It's coming through now. I still wouldn't call this a saison, but I kind of it's more farmy, I guess. I will say that.
Yeah,
I will give them that.
yeah,
Especially the more it warms up. It's still a really light beer,
yeah.
so I get the saison aspect of it,
Mhm.
but again, it's a pale ale of sorts.
It's a good beer.
It's a solid beer. I would drink this on the norm.
Yeah.
So I really want to try more of this brewery.
Yeah, I think they had 8 taps on, 8 beers going. Like I said, just a little 3-barrel system, a tiny little place.
Perfect.
It's a little lake, and a lot of
Yeah. Perfect.
working class people, and there's some construction guys look like in there enjoying some beers when I was in there. So locals like it, obviously, and
That's all that
get
matters.
fish all day and go in there for some nice crab beer.
That sounds like
There you
a
go.
fantastic day.
Yeah, I think there's a little hot dog next door. There's got a Chicago style hot dog place. That's where, bringing in food for 'em and stuff. So
I'm
perfect.
I'm not meaning to get away from Hunter's house, but I say we go right now.
Let's go.
Is this their Belgian saison, their hop saison, or
If this is a hop saison, I
That would
believe
make
you.
more
Ah.
sense.
Okay, they have 2 saisons. They have a hop saison. It's well, at least as far as what's listed on Untapped. It hasn't been rated yet, but it's a saison/farmhouse ale.
Then that's what this is.
I
Okay.
can
Definitely
completely
isn't
believe
Belgian.
that.
It's not a Belgian, yeah. 'Cause,
So that makes sense. That makes more
okay.
sense.
That's why just a little research.
There you
go. So yeah, I was just doing a
Gotta
little
love
research on it.
Untapped. I don't use it enough. I should.
It got
I used to
it
just
got
get-
tiresome a little bit after a
yeah,
while.
Yeah,
Even
And then-
when it
and
wasn't
then-
tiresome, I got tired of it.
I did. And then having to watch fucking Warren. Jesus Christ, untap every goddamn thing we're trying to do while we're doing a show.
What,
It's like,
Cluck?
dude, Cluck, knock it off.
I mean, it's almost like somebody
Yeah.
taking a picture of every beer you drink.
Oh, yeah, I know. Instagram and all the damn beers in the middle of the show. Oh wait.
Oh,
I went to break. I hate you guys.
Love you. No, but this is a good beer. I love it, and actually, I'm really happy you read that because it makes all
Yeah.
the difference.
Now we
in
look
the
like
world.
idiots.
Hey, sorry, Koonzt.
well,
I
that's not
disagree
the
with
first
what he was
time.
talking about.
Yeah, I disagree, but
I don't know if I'd still call it a Saison, but
Right.
Yeah.
But you get away by calling it a hop Saison.
Yes. Makes complete sense now.
Yep, definitely. All right. Hey, what do we want to go to next? Are we moving up to the darker beers, or
I think
we had something else up.
No,
What
we
else
have
do we have?
another
Well-
red ale or
Well, and we do have a little Backstep Brewing.
Oh,
I-
BSB.
okay.
I say we
Should we save that one a little
Yeah,
bit?
I say we save that
Yeah.
closer then because that's like
It's kind of a
little present to Hunter.
utopia there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I
like
mean, so this is technically not a beer.
Say
Oh,
what? Then why the hell we drink?
I don't know. It says malt beverage aged in bourbon barrels.
Oh, good grief.
It was from Central Waters
What
Brewing
the
Company.
fuck?
It's Central Waters
So they
Oh.
up in
They-
Wisconsin.
they
But that was
took
the one we had.
they
there.
took a Cobra 45 and or
Colt
Colt
45.
No
Yep.
shit.
No, I don't know. We'll have to try that one later. We do have a.
Small
I think
lager.
you've got a couple, right?
Oh,
We
golden
got an.
nugget.
Yeah, I
We
do.
do have an IPA from what was that? Toppling Goliath. Brewing
Toppling
Company?
Goliath. Where's that from?
We got an IPA. Yeah, let's
We
drink
do.
that.
It's a little. It might be a little warm now, though. I'm a little worried.
Ooh, yeah, we better put that in the
We'll
fridge.
put that back in the cooler.
See, I
If that's-
disagree.
I agree.
The golden
Huh?
nuggets.
I
That's
disagree.
been out for a long time.
It
For an
has.
hour.
Okay.
Just stick it back in the cooler for a minute. I guess. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't mean to bring it up then, but
Oh, this is the Iowa one.
that's
Iowa?
Yeah, this is from Decorah,
okay.
Iowa.
Oh, is that mine or was that yours?
That's got to
it's
be
not mine. I don't
that's
have
gotta
Must-
be
yours.
yours.
oh, that was my.
You've got two from Iowa then.
No, I don't have two bombers. I had another one from Iowa.
know,
Why
you
don't you
got
grab
that-
that other one from Iowa? What
that-
did we throw back in
That's
there?
a pseudo sue. It's a pale.
Oh,
ale.
the pseudo sue. Let's grab the pseudo sue out of the
Yeah,
out of the
that's
cooler.
We can do that. We
That's
can
right
do
there.
that. I do have an Iowa expert I could ask where Decorah is.
All right, well, let's take a quick 5-minute commercial break and check it out.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Cheers.
See ya.
Woman.
Yeah.
All right.
Blind Pig Confessions is the greatest podcast there ever was. My name is Dave Smiley from WZPL, and if you don't listen to this show, you're dumb.
You're
and
dumb.
suck my cock.
Hi, this is Mel from Alley's Ale House. Come check us out for the best local and craft beer selection in Hamilton County and the most amazing craft food on the north side. We've always got something going on, whether it be poker, euchre, live music, or DJ bingo. You can check us out on Facebook or on our website at bulletpinheads.com.
This is Jerry with Beer Brewery. You're listening to that great show, The Blind Pig Confessions.
All right, we're back.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow. Jeez, Brandon, that was awesome. You sound like you haven't. Yeah, you just that was awful.
Like I haven't.
Been drinking.
What?
That sounds like
I
you
know.
haven't.
That's what I was like.
That's how you know Brennan's been drinking. You go, hey.
All right.
Well, he is smiling a lot, so it just means he's got a little bit of a buzz on him at least.
I got one hand in my pants.
So
Oh.
this is pseudo.
And the other's in mine.
So who brought us pseudo sue?
I did. This is Toppling Goliath Brewing Company from
Toppling
Iowa. I think it was Iowa.
Where at?
What the hell? What was it?
Hold on. You may read it.
You know anybody from Iowa?
Decorah.
Decorah, Iowa.
Wait,
hold
hey,
on.
hold on.
Hold on. My wife is from Iowa. Hold on. Woman!
She is not going to answer you. There's no way.
Well, that
Man,
Hey, come
Cowboy,
here.
what happens when
Come
you
here
do
real
that to
quick.
your wife?
I get
Hey.
shanked with a screwdriver.
Exactly. Hey,
Do you know what
you're
Decorah,
from-
Iowa is?
Yeah. Do you know Decorah, Iowa?
Oh yes, Decorah, Iowa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, sure. It's
Where's it at?
It's in the upper north,
Middle,
east,
north, left.
east side part of, very upper east side part of the state.
Okay.
Okay. The Upper East Side, kind of like the
East Side.
Jeffersons.
The upper
That's
north,
right.
left.
Okay.
It's a tiny little town.
Oh no, that'll be right.
So closer to Illinois side.
It's a little closer to Illinois.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
but, like,
Okay.
What do you know about Decorah?
Well, it is a county seat in Winnesec County,
Wow.
Iowa.
That sounds like you're just reading it.
Well, don't tell all my dirty little secrets. It's about 8,000.
8,000.
8,000
Really?
people?
That's it?
Huh.
Just a tiny little
It's a
town.
huge town.
Who the hell's got a brewery in it? That's
What else are you
a
gonna do?
tiny
in-
town.
Yeah.
Well,
What else are
I
you
can't
gonna
say
do?
that
You're
much.
gonna
There's
watch corn grow.
there's
you're
a
gonna fuck, and
tax
you're gonna-
man's
you're
in
gonna make beer.
in
Bargersville.
Bargersville. That's probably 8,000 people.
No. No. Bargersville's way under that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other fun
That's a
facts?
good place to get cheap building or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is anybody famous from Decorah?
She's having to think right now.
Bill Cosby.
Ponder.
Bill Cosby.
I don't know.
I don't. I think Decorah would probably kick Bill Cosby's kind out.
Yeah. You know what?
It has
I'm not
the-
talking.
I
'cause
think
Hold
he's
on,
a
I'm
rapist.
looking it up.
Hold
River
on, hold on. I
Phoenix,
think they're
somebody.
actually Josie Jewell, the
I
linebacker
love
for
her.
Denver Broncos.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. I don't think he plays, but I think he's there.
He
You know,
played at
he's
one
from
point.
He's from there. Yeah.
They got a statue of him in the park.
Yeah.
Hey, they have a
So-
200-foot waterfall
Ah.
in the Dunning Springs in Decorah, Iowa.
Man, you seem to know a lot about Decorah.
How do you know more than Hunter's wife who's
I
from
am
there?
Yeah.
because I'm a Google savant.
Exactly.
You're Savannah, right?
They have the world's smallest church.
The world's
An idiot
smallest
savant. Yeah, they do have the world's smallest church.
church. Okay.
I think I say
that's-
penis.
No, it's 14 by 20 feet and seats 8 people.
No, that's in Indiana. Pat's here.
Don't they have a trout hatchery too? I think.
I don't know if they have a trout hatchery.
Does
mean,
that
I-
sound right?
But you know what they
that sounds
have? They have Toppling Goliath Brewing
They
Company.
do.
They have a lot of nesting bald eagles too.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. They do.
I
That's
figured
what
Indiana.
my wife was telling me. Right?
Yeah, they have little live webcams and everything.
So this,
Oh, for the nesting bald eagles, really? Huh?
I don't really. Why would you want to watch a nesting bald eagle?
Why wouldn't you?
live
That's-
am.
Why
that's-
wouldn't
This
you?
is America, motherfucker. Why wouldn't you want to watch that?
So leave them be. I don't need to watch them.
It's not like we're
Why we
stabbing
gotta turn
them
every?
with
Why,
this-
why
with
we
a
gotta turn
screwdriver?
everything into a friggin' reality show?
Because we want to see more America made.
Okay.
Okay, so this is American-made beer.
This is American-made
from,
beer, Toppling
Decorah,
Goliath.
Iowa, where bald eagles nest, and you can watch it live on webcams.
Yeah.
Apparently, this was
Yeah.
a
And
like a
there's-
collab, or not really a collab, but in kind of a pairing with the Field Museum out of
Conjunction.
Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Oh,
know.
we're
I don't
looking
know
at
if it's a
the
one-off
webcam
thing.
live
Why
right
wouldn't
now,
you want to
actually.
watch that? Yeah, that's
I mean,
amazing.
we're looking at the webcam live right now from Decorah, Iowa.
I see an eagle.
That's great for radio.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I mean, people, you need to check this out. Not really.
It actually looks kind of nice. Looks
Yeah,
like a
it's
nice
beautiful.
place.
That's one thing I'm really happy we're kind of on an internet radio show because I don't wear pants.
Not true.
We would be happier if you were on a if we were on something other than radio, because you would then have to wear pants.
Says who?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
That's not. That's a good point. That's not necessarily true, is it?
No.
It's not always comfortable for all the rest of us.
Nope.
Huh.
But
I don't care about your comfort.
Hey, thanks for the Iowa information.
Thank you, woman.
You're amazing.
Did she even try the beer?
No.
Now, hey, do you want to try the beer? I mean, it's from
Yeah.
your homestead.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
So
All right,
what are we
so-
drinking?
All right. So,
this
so
is
what's
a-
it called
That was a
again?
long
Pseudo
segment.
Sue.
That was a long segment. Might need to
We're
trim
gonna
that.
cut a whole lot of that out.
Yeah.
This is the Pseudo Sue Pale Ale.
The Pseudo Sue Pale Ale.
Yes.
I think there's something interesting on that can though that when I was looking at it, it
Dinosaur?
said- well, there's a dinosaur, but there's some writing on there I was able to read. That said something about it was a class or
Yes,
it was
said,
done for
with the Field Museum in Chicago. Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
join the
that's
show,
interesting.
Hunter. He just said it like 2
said
minutes
that
ago.
twice.
I was, you know what? When my wife came over, I had to pay attention.
You were enthralled with the live webcam of.
I
But-
couldn't take my eyes off the bald eagles that I couldn't actually see on the screen, so it was pretty amazing.
I'm shocked at the dinosaur on the can. I thought dinosaurs were extinct, but there's one on
They're
the
not.
can.
There's
There's
one
one
on
on
the
the
can, so that I mean,
This is brewed with
that
real
debunk-
dinosaur.
That debunks that, right?
If this was made with like the marrow of a dinosaur, I'd be really happy.
I think it was.
I mean, I'm really happy now.
This was filtered through ground up dinosaur bones.
And Albertsons are known for T-Rex syndrome anyway,
Yes.
Ah.
He does have short arms.
He does have short arms.
so I'm pretty happy with this beer.
So this is
Yeah.
supposed to be a single hop pale ale. This is a Citra. If you can't tell by
You
the
can
nose
definitely
on it.
You want to smell this?
I mean,
um,
this does feel like a smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay,
very
define
one
smash, because I will
single malt
admit.
and single hop.
Okay, I honestly
Yeah.
didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
and I feel like this is like a NEPA style,
You like it?
but it's not very.
Oh, there's no
dimensional.
juicy.
There's only one dimension to this.
It's hazy.
Yeah, and it's
It's
well, yeah,
hoppy.
it's unfiltered, and but yeah, but there's nothing wrong with the beer. I'm not a huge fan.
I like it.
It's got
See.
citrus and mango. It's got
It's
some
kinda
mango
boring to
in
me.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah, it's
for me, it's one of those ones that we were talking about in the previous show where it's a lot of hops that just kind of smacks you in the face.
Yeah.
And it's
and I like the hops.
I
I just don't.
I
I'm
like
just not a huge fan of the beer overall. But I like.
Right.
I love a good. I like the grapefruit hop and or the citrus hops and I like them. This
I don't
just
like
isn't
how
one of
it
my
sits
favorites.
around.
There's
You know,
only
I don't like the finish how it just sits around afterwards. It's just not appealing to me.
see. I like that.
Do you?
The only thing that bothers me, there's a weird maltiness in the middle
Mm-hmm.
There is.
that it kind of weirds me out. That it shouldn't be there, but it's there. But other than that, I think it's a good beer.
All right.
I would drink this on a regular.
Well, and I don't have any. It's all right. It's an IPA. For me, it's a meh.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's,
yeah,
it's
I
not, at
mean-
least it's not overly citra hoppy. So
No.
I
it's
mean,
not
I would
too
rather
bad.
it be overly citra hoppy, but
Well, for me, no. I'm a. If it's going to be an IPA, like a lower IBU type IPA, you know, with I don't need
citra hop
400
can be
hops in it.
very low IPA.
Right, but I don't need it over super hopped. I don't need it, you know, I don't need it hopped 5 times, you know, before it comes out. So it is hazy. It looks like
Hazy,
it
no, I like
looks
the
like it
dryness
was
of
trying
the
to be a
older.
NEPA, but it's
And
a
that's what-
dry.
yeah.
But it's a dry. It's a dry hazy IPA. It's not a NEPA at all.
No.
But I think, I mean, truly it feels like Smash to me
Yeah.
in a NEPA form.
Yeah.
And I'm
I get it.
completely fine with that.
All right. Well, here you can have the rest
Yeah.
of that can.
Hell yeah. Thank you. If you got another can of it, I'm more than. And it's funny when Hunter was pouring it, I kept thinking, man, that looks like a pineapple juice.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
And it's
It's
killer.
got a good color
I
to
think
it. The
solid.
color's
does.
great.
It's got a nice aroma too. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with the beer. It's just not my favorite.
I think we have one more
And that's-
toppling
and I
Goliath.
think that's where I'm at too. It's not that it's bad. It's just not for me.
Like
it's
Paulie
not.
said.
It's not what
Meh.
I like.
See, I think,
Yeah.
I think you pair that with ham, it'd be fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
from a
Yep.
meat pairing, that'd be great. Hey,
Okay.
reach in there and grab that other one from the
What-
other one from
What am I
Toppling
reaching
Goliath.
into?
One of the most boring meats out there.
My
ham.
pocket.
Right.
No, we put there was a bottle we put back in there that was also from Toppling Goliath.
I like how Pat
Um,
barks orders.
I do. I'm good at that. It's what I do. You know, nobody listens, but I try.
Yeah. See, I'm really excited about this. This turned out to be a solid beer for me. So
Good.
Good.
So going on this one, this is we're sticking with the IPA kind of stuff. Mosaic Dry Hop Golden Nugget.
I was gonna say it had to be a mosaic because of that cover.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like.
So this is Golden Promise Malt, Mosaic, and Nugget hops. Make this IPA a bouquet
so it's
of
got-
hop, citrus, and pineapple aromas, floral sweetness, a bold hop-forward taste.
With golden
Captivates the senses.
with golden nugget, it has to be a little bit sweet.
Been drinking a bit.
We'll see.
I was
where,
reading sentences.
You're reading it.
Oh, that's
yeah.
yellow.
Oh,
that looks,
yeah.
That looks like grapefruit juice.
Oh yeah, I'm so.
That is the other one we had. The
I'm
Pseudo
really-
Sue was orange.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I can't wait.
This looks much more yellow.
I gotta chug this one. Hang on. Oh shit.
No, we got another glass. We got extras from Noblesville Brew Fest. Remember, we are sampling from our Noblesville Brew Fest glasses from our last 2 years.
This one smells like pineapple juice.
Ooh. Noblesville Brew Fest coming up in September.
Yep.
Again, I think we'll be putting out a couple of excerpts from our
does.
last year's show, right, Brendan?
Oh, yeah.
Got to
Yep.
edit up the Noblesville Brew Fest stuff from last year. Had a great time. It was just really hot. When you're going out this year, get your tickets, but hydrate like a sumbitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink plenty of beer.
Bring your cooling towels.
They need to. You know what they need to get? Like they do out there. They need to get them misty spray, the
fans.
mist fans and
Yeah.
stuff too.
Didn't they have that last year?
I don't recall. No, I remember.
No,
I
they had
recall
those
them.
troughs.
They had the
they
troughs
the
for
lines
cleaning
in
out
it.
your.
Yeah.
They had the troughs for cleaning out your
which
beer
was
glass.
awesome.
Yeah, but people kept putting their heads under it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! It was.
Or was
It was
that
a-
just me?
It was,
I
180,
no.
it was 180 degrees,
Yeah.
man.
And it's been ended up, I think the last 2 years, it's been like the hottest, like the last hot weekend.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, oh, great,
holy shit.
perfect.
Yeah.
So going into the Golden Nugget,
Yeah, yeah. That's
I might visit. Is the Golden Nugget still a casino in Vegas?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might go there. I'm going to Vegas next month.
We stayed there on our anniversary, actually, and
Classy.
funny quick story.
Classy.
Well, so we started off at the Luxor, went to Bellagio, and then the last couple nights, or the last night, we
Ran out of money?
pretty much. But we stayed at the Golden Nugget. We wanted to stay on the old strip and
Yeah.
how they have that whole canopy with the lights and everything. But we went there, and when we went in the room, when we went upstairs, the hallway looked like The Shining. For one,
shit.
Oh, nice.
No, dude, it was creepy. It was weird,
frightening.
and there was like a 3-inch gap from the bottom of our door to the floor. So it was you walk in, there's burn holes all over the floor.
What?
The shower was legit like 2-3 foot wide,
Oh,
and I'm 6'4".
so you
Like
had
a cabin,
so-
like a cabin,
yeah.
like a
But it was
cabin shower or
it was-
something.
it
in
was
a-
so
So
weird to say,
you're
it
able to have
wasn't very
relations
wide.
in that.
Well, and then it would have been tough. I don't know that I could have. But we went out and had fun, and enjoyed, the whole strip right there and everything. But then we went back to our room at night. We happened to be on the G of Golden, or the Golden Nugget or whatever. We happened to
Were
be
you
on
on
one
the
of the
G
Gs.
spot?
No, well, we were, but the entire night, the whole G was going lighting up
Like
all
Kenny
night
Rogers
long.
roaster.
Like, oh, dude, it was hilarious. It was like, oh man, we picked the wrong room.
No,
So
I
it was
disagree.
hilarious.
You use that room, any room in Vegas. I feel like you use for. I absolutely have to crash right now,
Yeah, that's all I've got. That's all my room's going to be for.
and then you get right back up after that power nap, that disco nap,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go right back at it.
But you got to think, we were there for a week already, so we were tired. You know what I mean?
I grasp that.
And that light coming through, we had the windows shut, and that whole room was just lighting up like it was like sunrise just happened every time the lights went on, dude. It was the funniest thing ever.
See,
So
I've swore to myself, anytime I go back to Vegas now, 48 hours tops.
yeah,
I'm there for
absolutely.
I'm there for a week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wrong
gonna
place to
spend
go
so many money.
for a honeymoon. That's what we did.
Yeah,
it was just it was a bad choice.
Yeah.
It really was.
So I started playing APA pool league. Last year.
Supposedly you're doing pretty good.
My team does well.
Okay.
I did well.
You bring the handicap up.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
good
help
job.
them. I help them deal with. Let the better players play
Yeah.
more often. But no, I did pretty good on our championship stuff. But we actually ended up we did get a bid to Vegas. So I am going in August to the 2018 World Championships for pool in Vegas. So I'm going. I leave Sunday night, and then I come back like Friday night. And at a minimum, we're expected to play like two. At a minimum, we'll have at least 2 games. Now, if we lose both those, we're done.
Oh yeah.
But I'm still there. I'm still planning on staying there for the week. So I expect lots of bad things to happen.
So I was trying to I was trying to figure out how we got on this Vegas topic, but now I remember it's Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah, well,
Golden
the Golden
Nuggets.
Nugget. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
from
so now back
toppling
to the
Goliath.
It's bad.
Let's
I mean-
just keep talking about Vegas.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think
No.
Brendan. I saw Brendan's face, and I was just trying to kind of keep the conversation
I'm
moving.
not a fan of this one.
This is overly sweet. In which Golden Nugget they dry
You're
hop.
gonna, yeah,
They
you're gonna
dry
have the
hop Golden
sweetness
Nugget,
out of
and
it,
that's
but,
all. That's all I can think of. Hey, picture time.
There we go. Good
There you
job,
go. Give the
guys.
Yeah.
So I do
It's
think
not even that it's slightly warm. I don't know that it would be good in any colder.
no. All they did was they dry hop Golden Nugget. They've got Citra hop in there, but I think they use that
There's
way
mosaic.
too early.
There's
I
mosaic.
was excited because the mosaic, but
Yeah.
it's not used well.
No,
I don't like
Sorry, toppling Goliath.
mosaic,
It's-
not Citra.
I'm
Yeah,
not,
you're right.
it. Not a fan.
Not a fan of the Golden Nugget stuff. It's a little off.
It's
tastes like-
way too sweet for me.
It tastes like old pineapple juice that's been sitting around for a while.
Yeah, correct.
No, it actually it tastes like pine and apple juice. No, just kidding. No.
So wait a minute. They're saying
There's a lot of
pine,
pine
apple.
there.
They're
There's
saying
a lot of pine.
They're saying mosaic was dry hopped.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't get the dry. That should be much more.
No, you should get the flavor from
Right.
that.
I
I'm getting nothing but Golden Nugget out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sweetness is
Man,
all.
I get the
I'm
Citra
getting.
on the nose, and I get the Golden Nugget, but I'm not getting mosaic anywhere on that.
Is there Citra in this?
I thought it said mosaic. I thought it said Golden Nugget. It was on the side. Didn't I read that off right?
Yeah, I thought you said golden nugget, mosaic, and
Just
citrus.
because you read it doesn't
Yeah, I
mean I
think
was
so.
listening.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, that's true.
Yeah,
We've had a couple conversations where you came in a few, Oh no, that was you. That was Hunter.
that's my fault.
Yeah, well, it says a bouquet of hop, citrus, and pineapple, but you could be getting the citrus from the mosaic.
Well, yeah. I thought he said it's okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so there's no citra hops in this.
Oh,
It's
I
just
thought there was.
Citra flavor from the mosaic.
Right.
Okay.
Probably.
So I'm getting that, but that's saying dry hop. You would think you would get more of that out of the dry.
Yeah, not my favorite beer.
Golden Nugget.
No,
I
agree.
They put the right name on it.
Yeah.
They did, but that's all that's there.
Yeah.
Pretty
Anyway,
much.
on
All
next
right.
beer.
Hey, we tried one, 50-50 on the toppling glass
Tell you
so
what,
far
we've
out
done-
of Iowa.
We've done pretty good so far.
Well, yeah.
We have.
If that's the
Not bad.
worst beer we've had,
Yeah, no shit.
we're doing pretty all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we still got a lot. We still have a lot of other beers to try. I think we're gonna kind of switch it up to some. We're gonna go dark.
darker
Little
beers?
dark beers, yeah.
We go dark.
Yeah.
Suckers,
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
still
let's-
drinking Pseudo Sue.
Let's take a commercial break and dive into some dark beer.
All right, sounds good.
Aloha, Pasta Poi Mahalo. It's Cluck from the Jason and Cluck Show, and this is the Blind Pig Confessions here on the internet. www.whatever.
¿Dónde están mis pantalones?
See,
I wanna see
Tex-Mex
your-
does that a lot
I want to
better.
see your panties.
I think that's what he said.
No, I said, where are mine?
Where are my panties?
Yeah. No, I said, where are my pants?
Oh,
Que color tu chones was what color are your panties?
Pendejo.
Exactly. Where's
Right.
Tex-Mex when we need him? We're
Exactly.
sampling a tequila beer.
How
We
am I-
are.
Where's
All
that?
right.
smell it?
So,
Where's that beer?
Oh my
You
god!
gotta take another
So the-
picture again.
you
New
want
beer.
So
yeah, but you can do it later.
so
right?
Hunter brought a
No.
tequila beer.
I
I'm gonna
did
drink it.
I did.
That's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Whiskey beer, that's fine. Oh, wow, your wifey already gave it back to you.
I see that. So stopped into one of my favorite places, MobCraft. Big fan of the batshit crazy.
Is this
It's that
MobCraft?
coffee brown? Yeah, this is MobCraft beer. So they do. I mean, I know we've talked about this before on the show, but they do some really cool stuff where they have user submissions where they say, "Hey, brew this beer," and then they do a vote.
I love user submission.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
He's a sub.
It's just a cool idea.
Yeah.
you know.
He's big on sub.
Yeah, exactly.
Sub
That's
dom.
tequila.
Well, I've got my own.
Well, you're not supposed to sample it yet.
I had to.
No, you were waiting for the explanation
Exactly.
to finish.
So
Dick.
I always
so-
drink before you guys ask.
MobCraft is in Milwaukee. Big fan of what they're doing there. It's just a really cool concept.
They do good stuff.
They do. And one of the bombers I brought home is called Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
Can everybody say it one time? Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
Senor
Okay.
Bob.
All right. Thank you. All right.
I'm not done. Senor
It
Bob.
is one more time.
Senor Bob.
All right. Senor Bob.
All right. All right. I feel like Cowboy's here with a little hand. What's the old school hand puppet thing from back in the day?
No, it's like Jennifer Lopez, the South Park. Do you want tacos? Taco. Burrito. One of my favorite South Park episodes ever. All right, go on.
So if you're just tuning in, this is episode 2 at Hunter's house.
It's like we've drank some 9%ers or something.
Yeah, something's going
More
on.
taco flavored kisses for my baby.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Okay. Senor Bob is an agave.
Did toast just get done?
All right, let him
It is,
talk.
it is an agave imperial cream ale, and it's been aged in tequila barrels.
It definitely was.
So hold on. So it says agave cream ale. So tequila is agave.
Mm-hmm.
So did they use agave and then put it in tequila or barrels, or are they just calling it agave because it was sitting in tequila barrels?
So
the only
Google
question I have.
probably has their phone number if you want to
All right,
call
I'm
and
gonna
ask
give them a
that.
call.
So let me read this here. It says an imperial cream ale, so popular we brewed it again. This ale is brewed in agave, then aged in tequila barrels. Agave and oak character tumbled by as notes of tequila dance among the stars.
We forgot he can't read.
Yeah, well, that I got lost. Well, here's the cool
all right.
thing.
Sentences.
They only brewed 2,125 bottles of this, which is kind of cool. So we got one of
That's
them.
2,124 more than they ever should have.
Brewed with agave syrup.
Syrup.
So they use the agave syrup as part of the brew.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. So kind of like we would
Right.
use honey
Right.
in somewhere
Yeah,
like
they
our Saison
They
or
got
you
sugars
know.
from it, yeah.
You can so the aroma you can definitely smell that tequila. You,
Oh, as
you,
soon
you
as
definitely
you,
get that.
yeah, oh yeah.
I was really wanting to like this, and
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
I hope there's more from MobCraft here because
There is. There's more from MobCraft
Do not
for
care
sure.
for this one at all.
no.
I
This
was
is,
really excited about this. I love tequila. I don't like this beer.
Is it-
And
is
I'm
it
not, I'm
8.7?
not a cream ale fan. I mean, I can smell that tequila. It's kind of off-putting in beer. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
it's different. It's
I don't,
odd.
I don't like
agree.
the. I don't like the combo.
I think
Yeah.
the ABV's, the ABV is too high. It's syrupy.
Yeah.
It's an 8.7.
what's
and I
made with
can taste
agave
it.
syrup? It's going to be syrupy, no matter what. It's like any beer made with honey.
Mm-hmm.
They're always syrupy.
No. If you keep the ABV down, they're syrupy, but there's that different kind of consistency. When you get those the 9s and 10s, if they're done improperly, they're just chewy with the syrup. I wanted to like it too. It's got a weird. It's got a weird burn on the back end. The tequila burn is off for the type of beer it is.
I don't like the. I thought maybe this would be one I like. So that tequila shit sucks. I don't like tequila and beer together. It just doesn't. It's not a good combo. I like a beer and then the tequila.
Right. But I've never
Just not
had
at the same time.
But together, I just don't think it works.
I think
Not
it's the
for me.
wrong kind of beer to mix with it.
I don't
the
think
cream
there's one
ale.
that works with tequila.
I disagree. I mean, I think a cream ale would pair very well with tequila, because cream ales pair well with anything almost. I mean,
Really?
yeah. I mean,
I'd
think about
have
it.
gone.
like
You know
this.
what? Maybe a lager or a pilsner on
No,
that.
I mean, think about it. I mean, cream ales are made with corn generally.
right.
so
but
that-
corn and agave does not mix.
I don't like the tequila flavor with the beer. I just don't care. for
Maybe
it.
if they just did the cream ale without the agave syrup and then just put it in the tequila barrel,
No.
I still think it.
or
yeah,
the
I
other way
agree.
around and eliminate the tequila barrel altogether, just the agave syrup.
I don't know.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
That would
and
probably
I-
be better.
Because I've used agave syrup and I like
maybe.
agave
Yeah, I
syrup.
think the agave syrup would be fine. It's
the
tequila,
tequila barrel?
I just-
Yeah.
I mean, well, think about Sun King cream ale. And then
I don't.
putting agave syrup on top of that.
Please don't make me think of
No.
Sun King cream ale.
But I mean,
I don't like cream
You're putting
ales.
syrup on
yeah.
top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I mean, I love MobCraft. I love what they do there. This one for me is just not for me. And I'm sure there's somebody out there, or there's a group of people
Oh,
that
I'm
probably
sure this
like
is
it.
like diehard.
Oh yeah,
There's
absolutely.
followers
Oh, yeah.
of this beer.
They got
Yeah.
they got them to brew it again.
Yeah.
Here's the cool thing. They brewed it. You know, they did something that I've never heard of before with the tequila barrels. Kudos to them for putting this together in the first place, but it's just not for me.
There's people who despise bourbon barrel beers.
Exactly.
I like a good one.
I do.
But I don't like this. I don't.
Yeah.
Tequila and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I've got a few of them now, and I haven't had one I've liked. I was excited about this one. I thought maybe I'd like it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Who
I
wants
agree.
mine?
No, sir, I don't. Anyway,
All
let's move on.
All right, moving on.
Sorry, Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
No today, senor.
No more
No,
taco
senor.
flavor kisses for my penny.
Now that's going to get us. Now we're not going to be able to put it up
I
on
do
YouTube.
have,
Then we're not going to be able to put it up on YouTube because we'll all of a sudden get flagged for illegal use of
All right.
something.
Taco
Yeah.
flavor kisses for my Bobby.
I do have a pretty nice stout from them, though.
Let's do
we
that.
You want to do that?
Because we're doing dark beer now, so let's
All
do
right.
it. Let's get a good
Let's try to
MobCraft.
redeem the MobCraft.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, wait a
Actually,
minute.
I've had this one. I had this one on tap from them.
Nice.
It was fantastic. So let me go grab that. You guys
I've
talk
heard a
amongst
lot
yourself.
of good things about MobCraft, so I
look,
was excited.
I had a few different ones from there. I mean, we've talked before. I love batshit crazy. One of my all-time
Yeah.
favorites. It's
Unfortunately, I do too.
yeah,
I married batshit crazy.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
he did.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it's got me in a
you
lot of
know.
trouble. So quit talking and go get some beer.
let me go get it.
Wait a minute. Don't we have another in between beer though?
We can
Well,
probably
yeah.
pull one out
Yeah,
while he's getting that.
Why don't we do that real quick
there's
and
one in
then
your glass.
Were you wanting like the
No,
an amber
no.
ale or
I
something? Or
kinda,
Oh, before the
what are you looking for?
before the
Before the
stout?
MobCraft?
You want something before the stout?
yes.
Which one? I mean, we have a lot of these here. How about a Belgian style quad ale?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so this
Yeah,
is three
yeah.
Sheeps.
Yeah.
You may need to look in the cooler real quick again, though, because this one's been sitting out a little
Yeah,
bit. Can you find that one or no?
A quad ale? I kind of want it warmer.
Do you want it warmer?
Yeah,
okay,
fine.
all right. Then
quad-
we'll open this right up. Give me the
I
opener.
I think a quad ale should be a little bit
Yeah.
warmer.
Well, this is a lot warmer.
A lot warmer,
What we doing?
but it's fine.
So we're gonna jump in between because we didn't know how long it was gonna take you. And
Yeah,
we're gonna,
the
we're gonna
kitchen's that far away from the table that we're at right now. So yeah, it's gonna take a while.
our listeners don't know.
Senor Bob.
Senor Bob.
So we're gonna do a Belgian style quad ale. This is from Three Sheeps. It's got figs, molasses, and aged in rye whiskey barrels. There you go, son.
Just thinking about Cartman jerking off. Ben Affleck.
What did you say?
I was thinking about Cartman jerking off Ben Affleck.
You're not getting any tequila beer ever again. Shame on you.
Hey, what was the
I mean-
ABV on that? The Senor Bob.
On the Senor Bob, I think it was about an 8%er.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I know it was in the 8s because I was
Yeah,
like, it's a
that's
little
right.
syrupy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, actually 8.7.
I'm anxious for anything else.
Sorry, MobCraft on that one, but yeah.
No, again, huge MobCraft fan, and again, I
every
think somebody
brewery is
loves
going to
that.
have those.
Yeah, but I think somebody's gonna love that brew.
Sure.
yeah,
personally, it's just not for me.
Every brewery is going to have one that we're not going to like, and sorry, we're going to call you out on it. As far as our palates, doesn't mean there are people who, there's all kinds of people who like all kinds of bad beer.
Or just styles. It is what it is. Some people might like that pairing.
Exactly.
I just don't care for it.
Yep.
All right, so this is Three Sheeps Veneration, I believe it was, right there, sir? And this is a Belgian quad, aged in whiskey rye whiskey barrel.
You can definitely smell that too. That
hell you can.
I can smell it as soon as you pour it.
That smells chewy.
And this is why I didn't mind
Smells
it.
very chewy.
I'm worried. This smells chewy.
See, I disagree. I'm excited, not
Well,
worried.
yes, but you're a wicked whiskey barrel guy.
And this is why when you said it earlier, I didn't mind it warmer because I figured out the flavors would come out.
Right.
a little
The
bit.
flavors definitely come
you're
out.
fine with
You
a quad,
really,
something like that.
you have that little bit of a whiskey burn.
Fig,
kinda going
molasses.
down. It's delicious. That's
Oh
actually
my
really
God.
good. But you definitely pick up the whiskey in that for sure.
Holy shit!
But the smell,
good.
but the aroma is really there. But the taste is subtle enough.
It's-
to
But that
get the
fig,
fig and the
that fig really comes out.
It
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
tones it down a little bit, that whiskey. But I mean, you still have that little bit of a whiskey.
It gets
burn
in you.
going
You
down,
feel it in your throat.
but it's not.
Yeah.
But it's
See,
not.
I don't get that in
it's
my
not
throat.
a-
I'm more getting whiskey belly.
Right on my belly.
Really?
Right at the
I'm
opening
getting
of the
right-
belly.
I'm getting right in the esophagus.
The
Easy for you to
sarcophagus.
say.
Did you say sarcophagus?
You said sarcophagus.
Isn't that where mummies are at?
There's something else going down there too.
And that's really, really
Cowboy,
good.
sit back
Yeah.
here.
So my boss and my
Let's
old
He's
be
not
honest.
wearing pants.
I don't go down that far.
Oh, no.
Anymore.
So my old boss in Wisconsin. This was one of his the Three Sheeps. Is
Do we want to know where that name came from? I don't know if we
I'll
do.
look it up in
It
a
is
minute.
Wisconsin. We probably
But hey.
should not even look it up. We might know.
Named
This is
after
the family.
somebody's
This is the
girlfriend.
family show.
Racist joke, racist joke. It's Indians. Racist joke, racist joke.
Senor Bob.
but he swore by this as far as the Three Sheep stuff because he actually gave me a bunch of it. So I mean we have a Rebel, we have an amber ale from them. We've got a Nitra coffee stout. We've got the Cashmere Hammer.
See, I'm really excited about that
excited
beer.
I
about
want
the
to try them all
Cashmere
now.
Hammer.
This is really nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is a solid beer.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
really nice.
I really it smells like it's going to be too sweet.
It does, but it's light and it's
Right?
complex. You get all those different flavors
Well, you
coming
get
through.
you get a lot of
and
sweetness
you get
up
the
front.
whiskey.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
but it doesn't dry you out on the back end.
No.
A lot of times when you get a really sweet forward beer like this, it really dries you on the back end. But I think the bourbon barrel finishes it out enough to where it doesn't dry you out.
I was worried. I was worried about it being
The
syrupy and
molasses.
chewy.
I was worried about
yeah.
the molasses
because that
part.
smell was
No,
potent and
Yeah.
but it's not. It's really nice.
it's a killer beer.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
molasses is there, but not too bad.
I love the molasses.
and I
in
think
there.
it balances with the
Yeah.
fig just enough that again it smells like it's going to be horribly sweet.
Oh yeah.
And it is a lit. It's
sweet.
it's sweet. It's
Oh, there's no doubt.
bordering too much for me.
Oh, I
still
like it.
I think I'd like it a little colder for my palate. I think it
I
needs
like
to be
it
a little
right now.
colder because it's pretty room temperature right now.
I like it.
But
That's the way I
it's-
want this beer.
Yeah.
But there's no burn until you get down to about halfway down, right to the top of your belly.
Mm-hmm.
That's great for a bourbon for
Yeah.
a rye barrel aged
Whiskey.
It's got the
whiskey,
rye.
right?
It's got the rye in there too. You'd think there'd be a heavier burn on that.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for a pepperness in that rye or a spicy note. You're not really getting that because I think there's so much fig and molasses in that.
Yeah, the pepper's
I think the
getting
rye's
killed,
over.
yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
rye
Yep.
has been overpowered.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure you even need to bother calling it a rye barrel. You know,
Yeah,
other
it's
than
there.
it is a rye whiskey
It's in
barrel
there,
aged,
yeah.
but
It's in there.
you don't get a lot of notes of that rye.
That's a killer beer. I'm really happy.
Now-
with it.
Kudos to
Like
Three
you said,
Sheeps.
if we do this colder, you might get a little bit on the rye notes. If it's cold,
I bet you're right.
you may.
See, I almost disagree. I figure colder, you're going to lose those notes.
I don't know because I think
I
you're
wanna
gonna
lose
you're gonna
some of
lose
the whiskey
you're gonna lose
notes.
some of that sweetness and you may
That's what I want. I
May,
want to
the
lose.
rye may come in a little bit more.
Yeah.
in the
I want to
beginning,
lose a
but
little bit of the sweetness by it being colder.
I don't
Well,
know, I
there's
like
more.
it, though.
There's more in here. Maybe we throw it in the freezer for a minute.
Well, I've got another bottle in the cooler.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
let's-
you throw that in the freezer,
let's
and
try
I
it
will.
both ways.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a solid beer. I'm really happy with that.
I
one.
like it a
Brendan
lot.
says
yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
I do.
Well
Trying
done.
it
And
both
where
ways?
was,
Yes.
I mean, I found that very true with him.
Where was Three Sheets from?
Three Sheeps.
Sheeps.
Sheeps. 3 Sheets.
I mean, I think that's a better name. 3 Sheets.
Yeah.
3 Sheets Brewing.
Is it? There's got to be a 3 sheets.
They're in
out there
Sheboygan.
somewhere.
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan, not the real
not-
Sheboygan, Michigan.
No,
the
the proper
fake
sh-
Sheboygan in Wisconsin.
Yours is Cheboygan. This is Sheboygan.
It's not Cheboygan. It's
You
Sheboygan.
spell it C-H.
It's Sheboygan. They're both pronounced the same.
The Michigan spelled C-H.
I know how to pronounce my fucking hometown.
And I pronounce
Thank you, Pat.
I pronounce
it's Sheboygan.
And I pronounce it Cheboygan because Sheboygan is better.
Well, you shouldn't.
Well, you shouldn't.
I do.
My name's Pat. No, it's Part.
No.
I know my name.
I do it just to piss you off.
I'm just gonna call you Pate from now on.
So many
I actually call it Cheboygan to piss him off because
That's awesome.
I like Wisconsin Sheboygan better than like your Sheboygan.
That's Sheboygan.
What was that?
Wisconsin,
Speaking of Sheboygan,
What?
Speaking of Sheboygan,
there's a they had
So many people do.
they had like cherry beer there.
Well, that's out of Trevor's. Well, no, Sheboygan Brewery sucks. All that they're cherry beer. No, but there's lots of cherry beers because it's Michigan and Traverse City and Cherry State. And but the Sheboygan Brewery doesn't.
So apparently, like Three Sheeps originally started way back in 1926, but it started out as Kingsbury Breweries.
Is there?
And I guess they went nationwide for a while.
There's got to be.
why did they change it to?
It doesn't
Three
say
Sheeps?
It doesn't say why they changed it to Three Sheeps.
There has to be a Three Sheets.
Oh, I'm sure there's a.
They changed it to Three Sheep.
Yeah, it was eventually. Yeah, Grant would open his brewery in the back, and the owners would open a bar in the front. A few months later, Three Sheeps Brewing was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just quickly reading.
That makes that makes sense.
No,
I get it now.
But no, a very good beer, Three Sheeps for our first Three Sheeps.
I really enjoyed it. I'm sipping it because I don't want it to end.
We have another bottle.
Where is Sheboygan, Wisconsin at anyway? Is it near Milwaukee?
It is about an hour up Wisconsin, up Milwaukee,
up Wisconsin,
Albany, Oregon.
up your ass and to the left. Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
So all I know is we would go to Sheboygan. So when we were doing our yearly trips with, I'd go to Shawano, Wisconsin with Jordan, and you went there before.
Well, yeah.
And you went there.
Yeah.
Cowboy barely remembers it because he stayed awake for 72 hours, I think.
We went on the ice once.
Yeah.
I remembered it more than everybody else.
You went to the Whitetail, I believe, right? At one point.
A couple times.
I mean, seriously, I did not sleep that whole trip.
He didn't. I tried to get. He
I
was
know.
literally just sitting straight up in the couch, and I'm like,
Well,
"Do you want to?" Like,
He brought a case of fucking 5 Hour Energy.
5 Hour Energy and drank
And
all of them.
He had like 2 left when we were leaving.
I had fun that weekend. I didn't get on the ice once.
Yeah, we did. We
Did
did
we?
that one morning.
Oh,
Remember
yeah, when we
walked
first
up,
got there.
We're like, we have to get on the
yeah.
ice since everybody's ice fishing every
Yeah.
day. It's like, we have to say we're on the ice. We walked on the ice. We did the
Woo.
vacation nod in the head. All right, let's go.
All right, we're
Let's go
done.
back and drink some beer.
That's exactly right. As soon as we got there, wasn't
You
it?
and I and I think
Yeah.
Eric.
But
Stanley. We all walked on the ice for a minute. And like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
we would stop in Milwaukee, and then we'd leave, and we'd go up to Sheboygan, about an hour north.
Yeah.
And we go to Sheboygan and get legendary wings because that's where the wings came from. The legendary sauce, very good stuff. They actually have an awesome comic book and like sci-fi nerd memorabilia store. With like hey, shut up for a little tiny town.
And you don't like your oil checked.
for a little tiny town. They had tons of like old Star Wars memorabilia and all that stuff. I mean,
That's because they have nothing else to
full
do.
sets of like the Ewok Village original in box.
I've never seen this excited.
I am. It was awesome. Yeah. I gotta find the name of the store though,
No,
because
you
the
don't.
name of the store
No, you really
sounds like
don't.
a sex shop, but it was actually a toy store. It was actually a toy store.
Are you sure it wasn't in the
I
back?
didn't go that far back. But then we go from Sheboygan up to Shawano. So it's like I think it's like an hour north of.
Well, there was
of
something there
Wisconsin.
called Chewy that was
Milwaukee.
very hairy.
Yeah. But a bump. Do we have a sound? We need to get a sound effects board at some point. You know?
I don't think we do.
Yeah,
I
we do.
know.
I don't want this show
I
like
bought
Bob
an
and
app. I
Tom.
just don't use it.
Okay.
I don't want this show
It's too
like
much
Bob
trouble.
and Tom.
No.
Where are we going next?
Canned laughter.
I don't know if we need to go anywhere because I'm still sipping on this.
I want another sheep.
Well, we have many other sheeps. We have many other
Wow,
sheeps
that was
to
very
choose from.
solid.
That was really
You
good.
did a very good sheep.
He's done this a little
I
bit.
did.
So, Hunter, what are you pouring now?
My best thing is an elephant.
You got some more MobCraft coming?
I do have some
Got
more
the stout.
MobCraft. This is
Ooh, that
this
looks
one is actually really nice. It's called a Midnight Dragon's Dream. I
looks
actually had this
beautiful.
on tap, and the one we're drinking right now is a nitro oatmeal stout with blackberries, coffee, and cocoa nibs.
So this is
It's
what?
actually really solid. I really like the blueberry.
Yeah.
Is,
Is this
is
dragon's
very
milk?
very subtle.
Is it blueberry or
Very
blackberry? I
So
think
this
it's a
is
blackberry.
dragon's
subtle. I thought
milk?
it was blueberry.
What?
Check that out. Make sure I'm right.
I thought you read blackberry.
Hold on. This is dragon's milk?
Blackberries, yes. No, this is Dragon's Dream.
Dragon's Dream.
Okay.
Midnight Dragon's Dream, right?
Nitro oatmeal stout with blackberries, coffee, and cocoa nibs.
Yeah.
Man, this sounds fantastic.
Oh,
You know what that sounds like?
I really enjoyed this one when I had that
Sounds
one
like
off the tap.
it sounds
I
like
definitely wanted to
KBS with
make sure
Rubeus.
What?
It's blackberry. It's a blackberry with. It sounds like KBS. The
Oh yeah.
breakfast rub
Yeah.
from Founders.
Look
Yeah.
how thick that looks. I mean, look.
It looks.
Oh yeah, it does.
my
Hey
gosh.
baby.
Yeah,
It is a solid stout, man. It is really good.
I can't wait.
You can really get that coffee tones from the aroma from the nose of this brew.
Oh, it's thick.
Yeah, yeah. I really think you guys are gonna like this. This is
You get that fruitiness though.
yeah. I enjoyed this one. That nitro really.
Hold on, Brendan's hashtagging.
I haven't even taken a picture.
I don't think the nitro held up just because it's in a bottle.
Hold on.
I agree.
They actually we have one from Three Sheeps that says Nitro Coffee Stout. I don't know how you handle the nitro in
That's
the bottle.
tough.
Without a nitro
Exactly.
tab.
There's no real point to the nitro in a bottle.
Yeah.
Well, no, there is because you get a creaminess from this,
You do.
but that could be from a lot of oatmeal. I don't
But
know.
here's the
Exactly.
thing: off the tap was definitely a lot more creamy. You
Yeah.
really got that nitro.
Well, because the
nitro from
tiny
that.
bubbles, the bubbles are right
Yeah.
there. They're fresh.
Tiny
Yep.
bubbles.
Yes.
That's
Brr.
funny enough. That was Pat's stage name. Tiny
It was.
Bubbles.
Tiny Bubbles. Now coming to the stage, Tiny Bubbles.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't have a sideline gig, I can get you one.
I have all kinds of
so-
sideline gigs, but it's too hot to
What do you
hook.
think?
I like it. It's nice.
It's
really
nice.
nice.
You get that little bit of blackberry, not much,
Not
but
much,
it's
that's what I-
just
yeah.
a very, very subtle,
See-
and it kind of changes that tone to it a little bit. But you definitely get the kind of the.
I disagree. I think there's a lot of blackberry. Up
Do you
front.
really?
I don't
And-
get.
Oh
and
yeah,
the-
there is.
Yeah, there's a.
I don't get a lot of
It's
these.
real thin up front, and that's where that blackberry comes in.
Right.
But the more it sits on your tongue, the more that coffee, the more that
You
syrupiness
do get a
comes
little
out.
bit of that. Yeah.
I think it's a solid beer.
Oh, I love it. I really enjoyed this when I was there, and that's the one I definitely wanted to bring back for you guys to
Brendan's
check out.
face definitely looked much better when he was drinking this one.
Yeah. No, I like it's beautiful, and I love it's a stout. You get the nice
Oh,
dry
yeah.
bitter end.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I don't get the heavy blackberry that you're getting.
I'm
I
getting
get
a
it. It's
lot.
there.
I get it,
Yeah.
but I don't.
It's,
I'm the
it's
same
just
with you.
stuff like I said to off-put it. I think that it's different.
Mhm.
It makes it unique, but it's I don't get a huge.
Make sure you're getting a lot of this on the tip of your tongue. The blackberry's
I
popping up on
I'm
the
getting
tip.
at the tip of
I
my
agree,
tongue, baby.
yeah.
No, I
So-
like it.
and
a
now
lot.
if you're like chugging it and it's just hitting the middle and the back of your tongue, you're gonna miss the blackberry notes.
Yeah,
on
hey,
the
when
front.
I go all in.
Stick your tongue out while you're drinking it.
See, I like
Absolutely.
to play a game called Just the Tip.
I'm honestly not
We've
joking.
talked about this, Cowboy. I'm not a fan of that game.
I'm honestly not
Fucking put
joking
it
on
in
that
there.
though.
I'm kind of more of an all or nothing guy.
yeah, it's
you
like
know?
he thinks he's teasing me, and it's just like, dude, just come on. You know you're gonna get it in there.
Wow.
No, this is
Anyway.
a solid beer, and I agree, Pat.
No, I do. So the beers that present and they actually advertise a fruity note to them, I actually tend to stick my tongue out a little bit while I'm drinking, so that I get the fruit. I think the fruitiness hits the tip of your tongue.
I thought that
more.
was just.
yes.
I thought that was
No,
just.
I
not
just
joking.
nobody taking.
I always
a picture
all
of
these
that.
years I thought it was just
Wait a
not
minute,
quirk that
time
he
out.
did. I didn't want to say anything about it. It was like Pat's always sticking his tongue in his beer.
No,
Somebody
No,
please take a
I don't
picture
stick
of
my
that.
tongue in the beer. I stick my tongue out a little bit so it gets coated with the beer a little more first.
I'll
so I
cut
get
your
that-
tongue.
Brendan, can you take a picture of that? Because that was a good time right there. that reminds me of a good Friday night.
It's always a good Friday night.
Back in high school.
No, this is a solid beer.
No,
man.
I
It's
like
a
it a lot. It's
fantastic
delicious.
beer. I wish this would have been.
There you go.
See, I get more of the blackberry aroma. I get more. I think that's why
Yeah.
I get the flavor up
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
Because the aroma when you're drinking it hits you right away.
Mm-hmm.
I get more of that blackberry
And then
flavor.
the flavor comes and it's gone right away to me. And I get more. I get the cocoa nibs and
Yeah.
but then the
There's
dry
a
finish.
heavy.
I like it.
There's a heavy chocolateness to this.
Yeah. It's
and
really
and I
nice.
like it. It's very complex. There's a lot
Yeah.
of flavors in this, but that blackberry it hits me up front and it stays there for a minute.
I
And,
like- yeah,
I
that's-
still
yeah.
taste blackberry up front, but I mean
Yeah.
it's straight dries you out in the rear and cocoa nibs. What happened? I was hoping somebody would laugh.
Yeah.
Let's be
Sorry,
honest.
Senor
But
Bob.
see, I keep around a lot of that coffee at the end of that too, though.
Yeah.
with that blackberry.
I
you know,
love
I
the
think that.
dryness at the
Oh, it
end.
is.
That's a stout.
It
That's
is.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Good job, MobCraft.
Yeah,
way to
absolutely.
redeem
This one
yourself.
is- This one
they
is
did.
delicious, and again, having that on nitro off the tap, there's a little bit different there. That creaminess really comes out, and oh my goodness, that was just amazing.
Yeah.
So
man, this is a solid beer. Thank you.
Because there's a difference between like filling up the bottle and then topping it off with nitro, to keep the oxygen and stuff out of it, like you would do for a wine or things like that to get the oxygen out. But there's a whole difference when you are tapping it on that nitro and it's actually building those micro bubbles through the whole beer. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Your stage name was Micro
Bubbles. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
All kinds of micro. Yeah, you left micro off.
Now coming to the stage is Micro Bubbles.
Tiny Bubbles was too big.
Yeah. You're right.
Tiny Bubbles.
Dick.
Look, I want to stay on this beer for a minute. So
all right, so we're gonna take a break. We're gonna
Yeah,
stay on this beer.
yeah.
We're gonna come back probably with some either 3 ships or 3 sheeps.
Ships.
Milwaukee, 3 ships worth of beer.
The Santa, the Maria, and the.
You couldn't even remember. You were horrible.
You're right.
You're
right.
Oh shoot!
Hey, that's
Isn't there one that's Punto or something like that?
Punta Canta?
Is it Punto Canta?
No, Jesus, you're getting that wrong everywhere. All right,
No,
cheers.
he was on the ship.
Cheers. We'll be back.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit!
And man, my blackberries are ripe for the picking.
Yeah, exactly. So
Good save on the MobCraft from the other one we had.
Oh
so.
yeah, this is a
Absolutely
solid
delicious beer.
But I think we've learned something today, though.
What's that?
I don't know about that.
Brandon
might be
appears
a
to be
stretch.
heavily Brandon appears to be heavily allergic to because he's actually been trying to figure it out over the last year or so, and he's never really placed it. But golden nugget hops might be a problem for him.
As soon as I drank that, I seized up.
And it's not a bad. It's a good to learn.
Yeah,
because that's the only other hop you haven't had. Because Mosaic, you're fine.
Mosaic,
with.
you're fine with. Yeah.
I need to
Citra,
clarify
we
real
know.
quick. What seized up on you?
my buns.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So definitely no more
My
golden
butthole
nugget.
puckered.
And what's nice about
No,
it
the
is
sinuses.
what's great about it is I don't like the beer. So I don't like the hops.
So this
I
is
gotta,
a
It works
win-win.
I gotta
anyway.
stay away. So I just gotta start. But no, I know there's a few of them. But as soon as I drank that, I got congested, and so I know that's one of them
Something
I'm definitely
with
allergic to.
So we'll have to pay attention to that next kind of like beer we find with a golden nugget hop
And
to
see if
it.
it does it again.
And see if it does it again. Yeah.
I think
Because that's good to get to figure out where your limits
because
are.
some beers are fine. I thought for a while there, I thought it was just IPAs, but certain hop. But
See, I
it's
feel like
not.
golden
It's
nuggets
certain
in.
hops, and
I
that's
feel like
definitely
golden nuggets in a lot more stuff than you think.
well. And I
It may
seize
be.
up a lot.
Could
I
be.
get very congested a lot when I'm drinking beer, especially
Golden nugget, anything like a lot of times when sweetness comes in effect, golden nuggets the root cause.
And that may be because we haven't really like him and I have talked about it a while ago on some of our trips where he'd get really congested. And he's like, I don't really remember because we were drinking too many
there's
beers at the
certain
time and we
whiskeys that
weren't
do it
paying
to me.
attention.
Jameson congests me.
Really?
Well, that's
soon
just
as I
because
drink it.
Jameson's
As soon as I
horrible.
drink it, congests me.
Well, what is
Do you know what's
Jameson
in
made
that?
of?
Golden nuggets?
But there's a reason for that. Jameson
Corn?
sucks.
It does suck. I'm glad. Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
bullshit.
Oh, I hate
Sorry.
Jameson.
Jameson
I
sucks.
love
You know, I
Jameson.
think I just got.
I like
I'm not a
Jameson.
big Irish whiskey fan.
Hold on.
See,
But
I
you
like
love car
Irish
bombs.
whiskey.
You were so weird.
But there's so many better things.
There's so many good
What?
things.
No,
about a
listen,
car
listen.
bomb that-
Jameson sucks. Guinness sucks.
No.
What is good about
Guinness is great.
Guinness
No.
is wonderful.
No,
Still
it's
love Guinness.
horrible.
There's nothing bad about it.
2 out of 3 is
No.
horrible.
Well, Guinness has
They mask the Jameson with that Guinness and Bailey's, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
No, the only good thing in that is Bailey's. You can drink, and listen, Bailey's you can drink from a shoe and it's okay.
True.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Ask old Greg.
Don't ask your wife.
By the way, old Greg is one of my favorite. I'm old Greg.
I'm old
I haven't
Greg.
heard that in a long time.
This
Old
is
Greg.
Bailey's as close as you can get without getting your eyeball wet. if honestly, if you haven't seen old Greg,
Old Greg is great.
do yourself a favor.
What is old Greg?
Oh,
Have you never seen old Greg?
Old Greg or Gray?
Old Greg.
Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you said old Gray because I'm old Gray.
No. It's old Greg. but he-
Hunter's old Gray.
Yeah,
But
true.
but the guy says it like I'm old Greg.
What is that from?
It's a must. You
Oh,
gotta,
it's a British comedy
yeah,
thing.
just YouTube it.
We're gonna watch it
it's a
after,
must.
after
Yeah.
this show.
Fair enough.
I mean, it is so stupid. Like if you were to watch it on your own, you're gonna think, Justin, what the fuck are you doing?
I
But-
watch a few of them because
Well, you watch it a couple times, and then you talk about it with somebody. Then it's hilarious.
Hold on. I am very cautious whenever either Cowboy or Dougy Fresh.
I forgot my name.
Couldn't remember his
We've
name.
been doing this for 3 fucking years.
Yeah, but I still call you B.
That guy right there.
Or Doug, when they say YouTube something, I'm very, very fucking cautious.
By the way,
usually and never on like a work laptop or.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh no.
Now listen,
you can't.
I didn't say do it at work.
Brennan, you did tell me to watch Vannin.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yes.
Was that fucking awesome?
Why?
I want to go.
Let's do
I
it.
am buying a van, or if you have to rent a van, I am going.
So speaking of which,
Hold
we
on.
did not buy the PBR van, and I'm now kicking myself.
I know.
Because we could have bought that for $2,000.
Yeah.
We had a PBR van we could buy.
Yes.
This is Free Beer Express days.
Yeah, this is a while. Yeah.
You guys
you were
suck.
still in Florida, and we should have bought it. We were going to.
was like
we couldn't get the other
$2,000,
guys
yeah.
to kick in on it. We should have just fucking did it.
You could have drove that thing all the way back to Cheboygan.
Yeah.
No, we couldn't have.
Yeah.
There's no way it would have made it that far. But
No. Yeah. We push it to Sheboygan. Cheboygan.
but it was an official PBR van.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
We should have bought
Yeah,
it,
we're idiots.
and I'm now kicking myself because
And that's why
that
Free
would've
Beer
been
Express is
so-
no more.
Yeah.
That would have been so fantastic to use to go to
Yeah.
Vannin.
Yeah.
I mean, don't we
What
have
is
a big
Vannin?
bank
Hold on.
account?
Okay, so there is still a
We'll
huge,
close out the show. Talk about Vannin.
Okay, there is still this huge van community, van lovers.
Like
We had-
the bubble van or like the
Any
panel
van,
van. Like
you have
okay.
a van.
I
and
mean,
they-
people are huge in Vannin. But
it was
like,
huge in the 70s and they died
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But they still exist. They're still there, and they do. It's different every year. Colorado, like last
Yeah,
year was in
yeah.
Ohio. The last year's there. But there's still this community, and they just get shit faced for 3 days and smoke
Like a
dope and
van
drink
rally?
beer, and it's van. And you have to have a van to go there. You can't get in without a van.
yeah.
But the people that are there are incredible.
So if
Now,
you,
hold on.
it is people.
Like,
who
look-
is-
look-
it's-
If I had a Dodge Caravan, could I go?
yes,
Yes.
yeah,
What?
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
So in
that's
which
weird.
You don't have to be
obviously
souped
I
up.
have. Yeah.
You just have to love your van, and you have to have a van to get in this
So
place.
Wow.
like
So couldn't they call it Burning Van?
Well played, sir. Well played.
And I'm out.
I mean, most people have like Venturas or like G20s or
Those
G30s.
old,
yeah. But I mean, they're Grand Caravans. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but some of those vans are fucking awesome.
Dude, they're so cool.
Yeah. Oh,
No
man.
rapey panel vans.
Yes, there were.
so
Absolutely.
Brennan.
And I'm probably a few rapists at the events every year, but
Brennan,
we look past that.
Yeah, Brennan drunkenly comes up to me and my wife in the minivan and said, "Look up the video, Vannin."
Oh, that's right, because you traded in the Nitro. You have
Yeah.
a minivan now,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Which is funny because my wife has never been one for a minivan. She's always said, there will never come a time in my life that I want a minivan. And one day she just comes up and she goes, "Listen, I want a minivan."
What?
And I started laughing and she goes, "No, I'm serious." She goes, "This is getting to that point where it seems like that's what I want." And so the next day, I went and bought her one.
Is that why she let you buy what did you buy, a GTO or something? Or?
No, I went out and bought a Nova.
Nova. Okay, so thankfully, okay, is that why she let you buy the Nova? Because
No.
she made
No.
you buy a minivan too.
No.
Okay,
No,
I thought you were trying to regain
no, I was
some
I was all on.
testosterone cred or something.
No,
there.
because I was all on board on the minivan. Yeah.
So we'll end the show. Get yourself a 6-pack, drink the 6-pack, and then put in Vannin. It's on. Was it Netflix or Amazon?
Vannin.
It's
Amazon.
Vannin.
Amazon.
Okay.
Vannin.
It's
a documentary.
VANNIN.
It's a great documentary. Awesome people. We need to go there. We need to go there and record. We have to do it.
Dude, I think
it's
Nice.
a different place every year, so we gotta find out where it's at this year or next summer.
He's
I
got the
don't know.
minivan for us.
And yes,
I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. I love the shit he does. So you remember in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the
Yeah,
van
the
they
mean
had in
machine.
there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's
what
the
we
van
need.
that I think
Yeah,
of.
that's what
I
we
mean,
need.
I mean, still from that show, when I signed like birthday cards, Christmas, whatever to my wife, I always signed it BBKF, Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. If you remember from Jay and Silent Bob, so yeah, right.
Talking to a guy who dressed up as Silent Bob for like 3 years for Halloween.
Nice.
So I mean, we can use my minivan, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I say we
Yeah.
go buy like a $1,500 minivan.
I think we
Let's
need to
do it.
rent a cool or buy one and soup it up.
That's what I say we do.
Because if we miss it
Yes.
this year,
Pig on the
let's
side
get
of
it
it.
ready for next year.
Yes.
See, and
'Cause
that's what
I don't
think.
know what it is. It's I don't know.
You have to be in that community.
But you got to get like a 1978.
See,
I
I
love those
I
badass
I
vans.
do
Put a
love
bed
those
in the
old
back.
vans, and I
Oh,
actually
I do
love-
too. That's
when
if you're gonna
minivans
do
came
it.
out, I was actually a big fan. I thought they were cool. Everybody made fun of them. Like, fucking care. Fucking, those are awesome.
Yeah.
I like vans
What is wrong with
for
you
a
people?
number of reasons. But
I think vans are cool and shit.
but yeah, I think that the
The
70s
older
we
ones?
gotta get
Yeah,
it. Fucking,
dude.
but we just gotta
You
go
like
to
the big
same-
old one with like the bubble on the side.
Yeah.
And
The
captain-
bubble
and-
window?
and the captain's chair.
So wait a
in
minute.
the
Wait a
back.
minute. I know you guys. You probably haven't seen it. So around Beach Grove, there was a guy that used to run around. He owned a carpet business, and he would model his van off of different Pink Floyd albums.
Nice.
So the side of it was all done in indoor-outdoor carpet,
Yep.
but it would be different Pink Floyd albums.
Nice.
And he was badass. It's for sale.
There was
Really?
That's
And he's got the Pink Floyd, the Dark Side of the Moon album. And it is cooler and shit. I don't know if it's still for sale. If it
check it
is,
out.
We have to put
buy it.
the pig on the side of
course.
it, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if we do or not.
Well, no, because we can still get the Pink Floyd and get the floating pig, and it's perfect.
Oh, there you go.
We
But-
can do
there
it.
you go.
We can
But
do this.
there's another guy, and I know it was for sale maybe a couple of years ago. It was all disco, like a disco ball, how it has the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing but little mirrors everywhere.
Nice.
I mean, that'd be cooler and shit.
I saw
too.
one. The van was covered in grass, like real
Like
grass.
weed?
Is that
No,
up in smoke.
It was grass.
Yeah.
But it might have been. Who knows? I mean, no. But it was actually literally. It was just like carpeted in.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get?
Yeah.
By the way, did you get my Up in Smoke album, or did I sell that before you?
I don't have it.
I
have it
had
on-
the rolling
I have it
paper.
on tape.
Okay. All right.
All right, so
Well, we'll work out
So
that
let's-
part later. Way to-
exactly.
way to
So
work that into
basically,
the
where
show.
we're going to end this is we're buying a van at some point.
Yes, we're buying a van.
Perfect.
Join us for the next van.
Vannin
We're
2019.
vanning.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And I'm gonna live
Have
in
all
it.
the equipment set up.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
just
living up-
microphones hanging from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
We're living on nothing but Slim Jims and fruit roll-ups.
I
Yes.
like it.
I'm gonna live in it down by the river.
Cheers.
Man.
All right.
All right.
And we're out of here.
Cheers.
Met you in a haze of days, a deja vu, blazing down the avenue, trying to make a buck or two. You said you had nothing to lose, amazed and knew you were telling truth, so we blamed the days and drove out for something new. Spent a year on a holiday stay. What we grew in the fields is what we ate. Wasn't enough to satiate the hunger in our souls. So I drank the blended cactus and you set up inside, I wish him well. Caught a bus back home with a tale too told to tell. Glassy eyes and a darkened mind, he sat completely paralyzed, like a ghost who'd lost his grip